Good morning, White Oak. It is wonderful to see you today. I've been gone a few days and I am so glad to be back with you. Let's stand now for the pledge. Attention.
Salute pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now join me for our good morning song. Chant.
This is the way, hey, we start the day, hey, we have the knowledge, hey, to go to college, hey, but those out there, hey, go anywhere, hey, this is the way, hey, we start the day, hey.
Thank you, friends. Everybody have a seat. I have a few words of wisdom for you this morning. It's been said that it's important for people to know what you stand for. That's an interesting thing to think about. What do you stand for? Do you stand for honesty and kindness and respect of yourself and others? Today I want you to take some time to think about what you stand for. Make a list, your own personal list of your rules for living. Rules that you believe are important to your life and the world around you. You know, one of them for me is to give 110% every day in everything that I do. That's kind of how I live my life. You'll be joining some good company if you make that list, if you think about your rules for living. George Washington made this list when he was just 15 years old, and he went on to be one of our presidents of the United States. I want you to remember this: if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. With something to think about, this is Mrs. Evans reminding you of our motto. Say it with me.
I am saved, I am a peacemaker, I am a learner.
Well, we have Miss Layton's kindergarten class in with us this morning, and oh my goodness, they're doing a fabulous job. And Miss Layton is co-anchoring with me today, and she brought in a special book that she's going to talk to us about.
We have really been enjoying reading some fun Halloween books this week, and one of our favorites that the boys and girls wanted to just recommend is The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. We had lots of fun doing motions while we read this book this week.
Cool. All right. Are y'all enjoying your Halloween books? Yeah. Well, speaking of Halloween, we have it coming up next Tuesday, and I know Sheriff Goodwin has already been posting some tips for making sure that you're safe at Halloween, making sure you stay with an adult and go to homes, or maybe trick-or-treat downtown. I think that starts at 5:30 on Tuesday. To make sure you're in safe environments, to make sure if you're wearing a mask that you certainly can see through it. So I know all of my friends are going to make sure they're really, really safe on Halloween next Tuesday. And then leave your candy home. Don't bring it Wednesday, parents. Don't let them bring it Wednesday. Okay? Y'all eat that candy at home and have a good old time there. I have a few announcements, and as I do, Miss Brattle's going to come up because she wants to talk to you about something special as well. First of all, we have a few parents that haven't picked up their fundraising PTA items yet. Those boxes are now in the office, so please make sure you come on out so that you can get that back to the people who purchased items. On Monday, we have Parent Conference Day. Now, our teachers have a goal of 100% participation. So the only way that we can have that is if every parent comes to Parent Conference Day. So friends, make sure you're telling your parents to come on out for Parent Conference Day. Your teachers have sent a letter home about that, and they are counting on you to be here because they want to have 100% of their conferences done. So we need you here. We're in the midst of our PBIS celebration that's coming up at John A. Holmes. So for 2 weeks, You have to have perfect attendance, be on blue or higher every day, and make sure you don't have an office referral. So that's important. It's coming up next Friday, a week from this week, that we'll be headed out to the gate and walking the track. Ms. Bravo, you want to tell us a little bit about Book Character Day coming up?
Yeah, tomorrow is Book Character Day or Letterland Character Day. We talked a little about this earlier. So I'm pretty sure there's probably some people out there that are kind of like me and Miss Evans right now. We still don't have our costumes yet either. We don't know what we're going to be yet.
But I'll be
I kind of have an idea, but I got to work on it. So I just want to give you a couple more ideas for costumes. I went to pull some books this morning of some of our favorite books that I know kids check out all the time. And guess what? They're not here because they're checked out. So I was thinking, kids really like Llama Llama Red Pajama. That's an easy one. Wear some red pajamas and you're the llama in Llama Llama Red Pajama. That's easy. I know a teacher who's doing that. I won't tell you who. You'll have to spot her tomorrow. Then also I was thinking Pete the Cat. That's another simple one. If you've got some blue pants and a blue shirt, then there's your blue, because Pete the Cat is a blue cat. You could get a guitar and be Pete the Cat, wear your Converse tennis shoes, because you know he likes his red shoes and his white shoes. Y'all know that story. And then you could even put on a yellow jacket with big buttons on it and be Pete the Cat and his sweet groovy buttons. What was the other one I was thinking? I had another one in my brain. Oh, Clifford the big red dog. You could get and wear that red suit if you got red sweatshirt and sweatpants or something like that. Put that on, make sure some ears, and then you're Clifford the big red dog. Or you could be Emily Elizabeth, which is what you were last year, right?
Yeah.
Emily Elizabeth in the Clifford books. If you're a girl, wear a little black skirt and a pink sweater and some knee socks, and then you're Emily Elizabeth. Junie B. Jones is another easy girl one because she just wears regular clothes. And be looking for a Junie B tomorrow. I think there's going to be one of those around here too. So anyway, there's some ideas. Oh, and as far as Letterland parents, if you don't know what the Letterland characters look like, there's a link on our website to the Letterland site, and it will show you all the Letterland characters. Those are pretty easy. We talked about some of those this morning. Oh,
Firefighter Fred.
Firefighter Fred, if you got a firefighter costume, or Vicky Violet, she just wears purple clothes and carries purple flowers. Lucy Lamplight wears all yellow and has a lampshade on her head. I thought about doing that one, but I didn't have yellow pants.
I'm not going to do that because I'm not
It'll
wearing anything
mess up
on
that
my
hair, you know, whatever. I love this book that Miss Layton was talking about this morning, but guess what? We don't have this book in our library for checkout, so I know some of you are going to come ask, but I'm sorry, we don't have this one. I'll have to get it sometime because it sounds like a really good one. Anyway, looking forward to seeing everybody in their costumes tomorrow, and maybe Miss Evans and I will figure out what we're going to wear.
We'll do something.
We'll do something.
Yeah. One more announcement as she's headed back to the camera. The Recreation Department has open registration for winter sports right now. It's basketball for your age group as well as cheerleading. It costs $25 to participate, and registration is open at the Rec Department through next Friday. So make sure that you're signing up for basketball and or cheerleading if you want to participate in those activities. All right, I think. Oh, yes, thank you, Cubbie Paws. I was going to say, I think we're ready to sing, but I've got to do some Cubbie Paws. Here we go. Miss Beth Copeland, always volunteering during MTAC meetings. Miss Williams, Miss Mary Williams, for teaching hard during math group. She's an awesome helper. Miss Darlene Tinch, picking up my kids. Miss Atkinson, sharing links to math counting videos. And then we have a bunch from Miss Milligan, who's back, and we are so glad that she is here. And she had lots of friends who were helping her out. Before she ever left last year to have her new baby, she divvied up all her jobs, and we tried hard. We tried hard to get everything done, but you know what? We really miss Miss Milligan, and we had to give her some of her work back because we just couldn't get it all done. She just laughed at us. But here we go. Miss DeMoray, Miss Hardison, Miss Sharp, Miss Rosa Carter, Miss Woff, Miss Brabble, Miss Madry, Miss Peel, and Miss Stallings. And I certainly appreciate all of you filling in for her and doing your own work as well. All right, now we can, now I've got to keep on going, see? I am like still in some other time zone. Seriously. Okay, here we go. Callie in Miss Copeland's class for making good choices. Liam in Miss Atkinson's class, conference note back. Camden in Miss Layton's class, completing homework. Gavin in Miss Walston's class brought back the parent conference form, and I love getting some of those. Karaya in Miss Beth Copeland's class cleaning up a mess that she didn't even make. That's great. Let's see, Kaliana in Miss Winshaw's class, super job during wind time. OR in Miss Copeland's class, going beyond purple. Annabelle in Miss Layton's class, pointing to the first letter of the word. Tremaine in Miss Bragger's class, picking up trash outside. Madeline in Miss Walston's class, great reading work. Jamira in Miss Chappell's class, working quickly. Jaden in Miss Layton's class, completing homework.
Good, great.
And Jacob in Miss Chappell's class, reading smoothly. Now for our buses. Thomas is on 113 being recognized, and Donald on 113. LaShawn Wilson on 115. Elijah Slade 115. Jamira on 117. Madison Schwartz on 117. Faith Bryant on 126. Jamila Sharp 126. Caden Allen 129. Hudson Evans 129. Haven Johnson 130. Elijah Armstead 130. Isaiah Overton 136. Kamaka on 136. Taraji White on 137. Lily Garment on 138. Haley Connell 138. Aaliyah on 140, and DeMarcus Simpson on 140. Let's stand and sing Go Be Awesome. Thank you, friends. I'll see you down the hall and in your classrooms.